your favorite part about this win?
Ooh. Collective spirit again, and I guess from a tactical or aesthetically, just how we moved the ball. They played some zone, they played some different defenses, and we're throwing that thing around and sharing it. And again, our shot quality. I know we made shots, but we're getting good shots. And then that defensive unit with Dean out there is tough. He can, guard. I mean, guards PG, he can guard anybody. So, and I liked how we handled the back-to-back. Took it seriously and maturely and took care of business.
You also, we've seen a lot from the starting unit. They obviously 2 guys in 20 points and then Don at 19. But the bench unit coming in and not losing a beat. Can you speak to what Karras and George did, not only tonight, but have done all season?
Karras plus 36 kind of says it all. He just we get that electroshock. Like those guys come in, it's like they pick up our ball pressure. I think our first unit's a little more contain, size, and then when those 2 guys come in, they just turn up the ball pressure. It seems like that really sparks us a lot of times.
Danny?
Early in the game, it seemed as if the pace was being played a little bit slower. And I don't know if it was when Karras checked in or what happened, but the pace kind of clicked to where you guys wanted it to be. What changed there?
I think it was the bench. It seemed like that. I think we started turning them over a little bit and got some easy ones, but seemed like that was the switch.
How much have you seen Evan grow offensively from the time you got here to now?
It's impressive. Like I said, I'm learning on the fly with him too. He's doing some things that, the left-hand drives today, and we ran a couple inverted pick and rolls, but the guys also find him in transition with those small, big pick and rolls. So I'm learning how talented he is. And I just feel when he makes a move, like one of these behind the back or between, you're like, this guy's he's got so much more in him. Like it's going to be interesting to see where this goes, where he evolves, because he's got even more room for growth.
Spence?
It's early, but it's not early. You know who the team is, but it's still December. But it feels like the level of execution that you guys have had consistently has been remarkable. Can you put any kind of words into that? Because it seems like you can't single out anybody.
I think it speaks of continuity, keeping the same roster together, us being together since July, and in the gym together. But these guys know each other so well, and you say, well, maybe the plays you're calling, it's more the random collectiveness, if that makes sense. Like we play rather randomly, so it's really their connection amongst themselves that's so impressive.
And the efficiency from DG tonight, taking 11 shots but having 26 points, and you're getting him to buy into taking all of these threes, whether they're the catch shoots or the pull-ups. What is standing out about that?
I sent him a still shot today where he could against Milwaukee, he could have pulled a 3, and it was like a 30-footer. It's like, you have to understand you're really good at this, and I think he can go. I think he can go higher. I think he could have taken 2 or 3 more tonight. He's that good of a shooter. We got to get him to increase his volume more.
Nate,
are you going to challenge Evan to dump out 3 guys next time?
It's impressive. He gets in the open court, and that was like Dr. J. He took it with one left hand. It was like Nerf basketball. He's just a talented dude.
Do you have any update on Sam Merrill?
I think he's going to be fine. I just talked to him. He was a little banged up before the game. It was kind of we were touch and go. He gave it a try, and then wasn't feeling it. But nothing long term with him. More hits, bruises.
third time in a row you guys have scored over 120 points. What has allowed this offense to be so consistently good this season?
I think we have good variety, right? I don't think it's one thing. Like we're not like completely pick and roll. We're not completely transit. You know, we have pretty good balance in the shooting. When you shoot the three like that, it opens up everything. And you know, we every guy that we throw out there can shoot pretty much. You know, Jay is probably your only non-3-point shooter, so gives us a huge advantage to space the floor.
How close is this offense to where you want it to be at the end of the year?
You know, I think ultimately we'll judge it by how it you know, how it transfers to the playoffs. I think that's important to me. So that's always in the back of my mind. You know, thinking about the teams we're going to have to play. You know, how can we even make this better? Because we know it's a defense it's a different deal. You know, so that's going to be the big challenge.
The box score may not indicate that you guys maybe didn't deal with any adversity tonight, but you were down 11 early in the game, but your team didn't really flinch. They're kind of surgical in their approach and just climbing back into it and extending the lead. Can you comment a little bit more on that?
I think it starts with Donovan. I've talked about his composure is like, it's amazing how even keeled he is. Evan's the same way. J.A., that's his nature. You know, the only guy that gets riled up is George, and you know, Max. I'm waiting for that one, but everybody else is just like so calm. So it keeps the coaching staff calm, keeps me calm, and you know, they know they're good. They're confident in their game. So yeah, that was interesting. It got a little ugly there in the beginning. It wasn't when things weren't flowing. We're getting scored on in transition, but we kept our composure. It's a real characteristic of this team.
And Jalen got an early call.
Yeah.
Early in the second quarter. What did you make of his minutes?
Yeah.
With the main guys, just down the stretch.
It's so much better when he's with the main guys. He, you know, when he's around Evan and Don, he does all the role player things we know he can do. He offensive rebounds. He had that cut to the dunk. Those are the things I you know, we value in him. I think sometimes he gets caught with that end of game unit, and you know, he's forced out of his kind of his wheelhouse a little bit, so it can get a little funky. But when he's around good players, he can really help us.
Okay. Anything else in the room? All right.
Thanks so much.